Hello everyone, this is Stehnz, bringing you another video of the cult classic Dark Age of Camelot, where I'll be playing this time my rank 11 Troll Berserker down in the Labyrinth, predominantly doing dueling, and just giving it a shot with doing my best to remember to use my golf bag of weapons on various people. So I'm going against a rank 7 Vampiir here. He seems to have applied a variety of dem debuffs and embrace moves, and I have switched to Pick Slayer to try to break through some of that melee resist. As soon as those proc, my damage should be respectable, but looks like I've already almost got him down. Just trying to dance around, get that side stun off, which I seem to have already done, and land the finishing blow away from his frontal arc that is likely magically enhanced. Oh, so that was that. We prefer most fights would go down like this, so here's just rank 3 something, I don't know. But, you know, if I can just get on them right away, they can be defeated quickly. That probably was a friar. We didn't get time to see. Same concept I'm going to apply with this champion. I'd rather not deal with all the debuffs and the rigmarole. I play one, I know how it works, so I'll just purge that, go into bear mode, stun her right away, land as many styles as I can, and using the Pick Slayers, yep, we were successful in bringing her down in a short time. But somebody's shooting me. I'm being shot from an archer in the corner. So I run over to this guy. I'm like, there's none of that. And he falls through the floor. So that was fun. Now we have a rank 6 Blademaster. And Blademasters are tough. I mean, they're kind of the anti-Berserker. They have a move that just completely counters my move. So I'm stuck trying to win a slightly longer fight with a similar defensive rating light tank that actually gets access to a disease proccing weapon, which I don't. And as we all saw in the last video, disease wins. So I'm now diseased, and I'm kind of erroneously using my ML10 setup here. Would probably be wiser to go with Pick Slayer, but I thought getting a few procs off would help. And I did get a few pets here, so hopefully if I stun him, the pets would be helping out with my DPS. There's the stun. Bear. And try to get that last hit in there. There we go. So, it can be done if I time those things right. We got rank 4 Vampiir. And I'm not quite sure what this guy's doing. I believe he's going to try to actually Shadow Master me, which is an unusual spec for duels. So, we'll see how it works. I got a stun off. Very large endo tap. That's why I thought we had a Shadow Mastery guy. Here comes a few claws, but my DPS is, seems to be a little higher. He's stun immune, a couple of parry reactionaries, and that seemed to get it done. Excuse me. Okay, rank 6 hero here. Full tanks are tough for light tanks all the time. Even if we can cut through shield a bit, their 9-second slam to two-hand mode is just crippling. My stuns can at a maximum ever be 7 seconds, and they require like work in order to stun. They can just kind of do it. So this guy has Shades of Mist up, and a disease proc weapon, and a two-hand hybrid spec. He's laying into me with the two-hander here. And I get out of the stun, and I've still kind of attached to these ML10 weapons, so I'm using them a bit liberally, when I probably should be attempting to Pick Slayer a person down that has high armor factor and absorption and resist, or at least try to work the proc in. But regardless, I feel like at this point in the fight I'm thinking try to get some pets off and then switch. Random animist pet hitting me. Oh, they pulled it away. And Just trying to get that second parry reactionary style off in order to get the nice stun. But to no avail. Just keep fighting away. There's a side stun. This might be enough. Yep. Alright. So heroes are hard, regardless of rank. But we'll take a break from dueling. We'll just fight some random stealthers here at Discovery's Crossing. There's a savage who was Zephyred and 3 stealthers hitting me. But as soon as that guy gets out of the Zephyr, we seem to have the tools to defeat these guys. I think I'm diseased and debuffed over, but I go bear and deliver a few well-placed death blows here. And then Horarius and friends attacking me in the hub. So I'm fighting them. Mauler's helping me. I'm also being excuse me. I'm also being fire wizarded, which is unpleasant during this. But the hibs are falling. The last of the hibs is thinking about jumping off here, and she jumps and dies. But this wizard is still looming, threat looming large. Come around the backside with the side stun, and we dealt with that. I think now the obelisk is hitting me, so we go with the dive bomb, fleeing tactic, and I'm out. Hooray. Anyway, we'll fight a Valewalker down here at Diabasi's Junction, one of my preferred hangouts. I don't think he wanted to duel, he just wanted to go. He's coming at me with looks like I want to say Pixlayer, but it's not. It might be. Either way, I'm just kind of dancing around to get away from his parry. I dealt with him. Probably should have tried to kite me. Now we have a rank 3 Paladin. He's got, I think, some type of defensive spec with the shields, with the Shades of Mist up, and the chance going at alarming speeds. And this is a really tough matchup for a light tank to fight a Paladin with super chant mode. It's regardless of the realm rank gap, this would be a hard battle for me. So I just kind of keep trying to wiggle away from him, but he's wiggling better than me. So I lose out on this entire stun because I accidentally drop something or try to drop an item. And that cost me big. That was a lot of DPS that he didn't have to get. I've switched over to Fine Steel now, thinking that maybe I get my own Celerity proc off to stack, because this is post-patch, I believe, this battle, as well as kind of debuff his attack speed for the long haul. But after a couple swings with that Fine Steel, we'll switch over to the Pixlayers to debuff his slash resist as well as absorption, hoping to land some of that. But this guy really can dance, and he's flying around me trying to get that slam off to go into his but I'll just purge it, because at this point, this much dancing, I'm not afraid to have to use a couple RAs to win, because I definitely feel like I was being out wiggled here. Usually I prefer to be the out-wiggler rather than the wiggly, but if that's happening, I'll just kind of back up and try to stop dancing and land whatever styles I can. But boy, you saw that. I mean, that was almost like a miniature lag drag there, intentional or not. There's a stun miraculously planted. Bear time. Let's end it. End it. Okay. Just kind of like to save Bear for just the right moment. So another full tank, this time a hero. Don't underestimate this hero based on her Cyclops shield. She seems to actually be pretty decent. So I started out doing well going for my Spear of Kings style damage reduction proc. Couldn't get it off. Now I'm slammed into the Celtic Spear attack for quite high damage. So I'm currently behind. She's just staying with the spear because it seems to be cutting through my defense, which is, you know, just evade and parry. Goes to Moose mode. I land the style damage reduction proc, forced to blow forced to blow my RR5 ability there, so that I didn't have to use IP. That's one tough hero. So more rank 4 vampires. Why not? I mean, vampire's popular class. This one already got the fumble debuff on me, using a disease proc weapon, so proper template over here. I'm just kind of going to try to dance a few styles off and absorb these claws, which I seem to be doing. I'm hanging in there. This person probably should have tried to re-fumble me, but this might be after the patch, in which case the recast on the fumble I think is a little longer. Either way, victory. Now for something a little more difficult, a rank 9 Nightshade. This guy's particularly tough, nice fellow, and I don't think he gets the perf off there, but regardless, this is not someone you really want to go toe-to-toe with Nightshades that have their stuff together. I landed my side stun rather quickly there, but he purged out of it. I'm being violently weapon swapped into a series of poisons here. I'm also stunned, like, good show. So I purge that, get out of the poisons, try to go into landing my styles. It doesn't look like he's re-poisoned me quite yet, which is working in my favor. I might have gotten through all the poisons. Oh, nope, here they come again. At this point, I'm going to be forced to ignore pain in order to stay and fight. Got a astral proc off, more poisons on me. There's the stun. I don't think I need to bear mode here. The stun should be enough. And I pulled it out. But hey, I was forced to IP. Anyway, going on to this rank 6 hero. Disease proc weapons. Very popular down at Duel Zone. Very effective. He's got the heal proc shield. So he knows what he's doing. I get a side stun out regardless, and he now purges that. I've been quite diseased, but doesn't seem like I'm really dying just yet. Now that he's finally stunned me, and I, for whatever reason, don't want to purge this one, I'm like, no, I'll be okay. I now, instead of purging it, I decide to go, I have to go with Ignore Pain and RR5. So, but I should have played that a little different, just skip that stun. But now I have purge for next round if I don't have the DPS to kill him. You know, I like to stagger those RAs, unless I'm fighting certain classes, just to, you know, kind of keep me afloat. Regardless, kind of bared, but, well, I did bear, but not in proper order, really. I think I missed 2 styles after the stun that could have been under crit mode. So I had to fight a bit in bear mode, which is not conducive to your defensive rating, I believe. That effect is still there. So I've gone to pick Slayer from the golf bag. Try to land one more stun to kind of put him away. I'm out of tricks, except that purge right there that we mentioned before seems to have saved me. This one goes right down to the wire. Can I get one more style off? And I do. Victory. All he had to do is hit me one more time. So this was my favorite fight. We fight against a very tough champion that I've known from a long time ago on Classic server. Use every RA in the repertoire to just dump as much DPS on him as possible. Withstanding the Static Tempest, withstanding his Ignore Pain. I fire mine just to be extra safe. And one more hit, and there he is. So that's what we want to do versus most people. Anyway, thank you for watching this video.